What's up, guys? We're back at it again. Sorry it's been a while since I posted, on here, and you're probably wondering what happened to my nose. Well, it's nothing too severe. Let's just say, um, recently I just been like enjoying my life and hanging out with um, people like my friends, for example, and then also like I had some other tasks with my school and stuff. It's just a lot, like a lot have been accumulating and keeping me busy. So it feels good to be back on this channel though. I've been posting consistently more on my other channel, but I'm also gonna try to post on this one because let's just say the amount of media I've consumed for the past I don't know, these past few months, ever since this year started, have been a lot. And this video is gonna be demonstrating or showing you guys basically my personal list of like shows, because I've consumed a lot, like I said. like you know I don't know, I recently got this like back in like the summertime, but I never really used it. But yeah, also peak profile in my opinion. But yeah, this is my little list. If you guys are interested, I'll link it in the description below this video. But basically, in total, I've watched like was it 54 titles. Yeah, this is basically all the titles. I have to add. Oh my gosh, I just finished one recently. I have to add it though. I have to add it. Yeah, forgot. So the time of recording this, yeah. Um, Water, the series, or The Water came out, so I need to add that on here. Or, which is the Four Elements. If you have not heard the Four Elements, watch the Four Elements. Really, really good, in my opinion. Really, really good. There you go, The Water. Okay, I updated it. But yeah, I've consumed a lot, but I'm gonna be talking about some of my favorite, or I guess I could talk about all of them, but I'm pretty sure I had like a tier list at one point. Also, why the heck do I look so dark? There you go. Um, well, I don't know, it's just the lighting was not even on. But yeah, a lot of nostalgia with a lot of these series. I've started watching Thai GL. I think more like my first one was 23.5. Which is like guess the sec one of it's like one of the second store or second series Thai GLs, because I know Gap is really iconic, and that got a lot of people into it. For me, I just stumbled upon 22 Profile. I don't even know what GL was, and then I started watching like Pluto. It's always jamming on TV. I don't know. Um, yeah, I remember like hearing about Pluto and stuff. I got into that, and then just it was a rabbit hole, or not rabbit hole. It was you know I just started getting into more. I'll keep up constantly with all these series. I watched a lot. I watched. I'd say I mostly caught up because I remember I hella started watching I hella started watching GLs like the beginning of 2025, because 2024 is when late 2024, or was it late or mid? I don't know. Um, or actually early maybe, because when did 23.5 air? Like, oh, pretty sure like 2024. I don't know. But yeah. Um, what was I saying? Oh, I started hella getting into it at the beginning of 2025. A lot of shows aired like Us, Reverse with Me, and then yeah, mostly those series. Like, oh, look at Us, really good series right here, really really good. That was a novel. I heard the novel's hella. They had to cut shit out, bruh. They had to cut shit out. I watched this one in the summertime. Well Star also was like a summer watch. Unlimited Love, that one was like a near end watch. Yeah, I remember like ended in December of 2025, I think. Secret of Us, this was also a summer watch. A lot of these were summer watches, by the way. That's how I kind of caught up. The Little Pin, I remember when it would air, but I forgot. I think I think, what was I doing during that time? I think I was watching like Marvelous Dream of You, which is like Idol Factory, and I yeah, just a bunch of like I was watching that Mate Gap. I think I finished Gap before the year before 2024, late 2024. Um, yeah, just like uh, just a lot I watched during my breaks. Summer Somehow. It's just like also a summer watch, pretty sure. Show Me Love. That one was a summer watch. Shot Me Girls. This one was very recent. Like I'd say like a few weeks ago. Runaway. Oh, I remember. Like I think I picked it up when I had like 2 or 3 episodes. Really good. This one was like a near end 2025 watch. Um, Roller Coaster. This is like it was like aired in the middle, I think. I check. Whoa, there's definitely some scenes. Um, and yeah, like in October-ish. Oh, those are really good too. When did it end? Does it not say here? Oh, it says when it aired. Yeah, like not real. It was like an after some. I did this. Ooh, I love this show though. I love the show. I remember this is when like through August and October my most consistent gym era or my most consistent time in the gym, bro. I would remember doing like every like Wednesday after like my gym and cardio and shit. I would be so, oh my gosh, just you know what I mean? Just hit different on Wednesdays. This is it just hit so different. The ratings are kind of mixed though for the last episode. The last episode was, my opinion, I don't know. Like they followed the novel, but eh. Let me go back. I guess I'll look at my ratings too while I forgot. Oh yeah, thank you. Personally, Wellstar was okay. It was cute. I love Milk Love. They're very, like I said, one of my first GLs that I consumed, and they just have a special place in my heart. Oh, may contain spoilers. Be careful, guys. Oh, we don't look at spoilers though. But overall, yeah, the last episode was really, or that's not the last episode. This is the last episode, but they were pretty good. Not gonna lie, the last few. Uh, a lot of people debate. I guess a lot of people biggest criticisms that sometimes it felt like it was like kind of boring or like I don't know. For me, it was more like what's the word? It wasn't boring. It just like some parts felt sometimes kind of slow. So that was for me. Mm. Us was really good too, bro. I love Us. I remember when I first discovered Emmy Bonnie, so good. Oh my goodness, really, really good. Like I say, if you're like a newbie to all this Taijio shit, Us is a really good starter too. Unlock Your Love. This one was okay, honestly. It's like I remember it got hella hate. It got like a lot of people just I don't know. It wasn't the highest, or it's not produced as high quality as these other GLs, but it's pretty decent though. Still, I remember watching it also in the summer. I bro, I was so like down bad for one of what's where is she? The, the S actress, B mine. Oh wait, no, that's whoops. Yeah. Oh, her character though. Oh yeah, starring in that new. Oh my days. Oh, she's starring in that new. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited for that. Ah, just can't help. I love those tough characters. All of it, I love. This one was pretty funny in the beginning. I'm not gonna lie, but then it started. I don't know. The premise just felt a little like what do you call it? Like it had. I feel like they had something going, but then like it just I don't know. And this was also MGI Beyond's one of their. I guess they want to launch a lot of couples and stuff. It was an interesting like premise, but I guess the execution wasn't as great. I mostly watched it though because of my Anglot. They're amazing. Anglot. They're the ship. Anyways, Secret of Us. Ooh, this one was pretty decent. Um, Definitely iconic too. I feel like it was more like I feel like it was yeah, more really iconic when it came out. Um, you know, but yeah, I thought it was pretty good. Just good. Oh, let's forget peak. Now when I look back at it, it's not because I used to think it was a really like, it's like one of the best, still on the top, and it's still like really good production, really good acting, everything. But now when I look back, I can see why people say it's a little long. It is a bit long, but you know what I mean? Like overall just really good though. Like it speaks for itself, the charts. Like in my opinion, yeah, really good. Really good. Have my top like shows changed now that a lot of shows are airing now? Yes, because oh, these ratings. Oh, oof, oof, touching my heartstrings out here. Guys, 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 look, look. If you don't know, I'm quite the fan. I'm quite the fan of Four Elements. Bro, I just can't stop listening to the soundtrack. I don't know. It's just, but their story, like, for being like a, I mean, Apple has been she's been in the industry for like a long time. But for her debating with a couple with Mim, it's just, oh, they did pretty good. Not gonna lie, like, I really did enjoy like this story. My only criticism was that in the end it felt like, you know, not rushed, but it just felt like they brought this random problem. And it's just like what? Oh, the four elements though. Mm, based on the novel, by the way. But yeah, this is the one I was telling you guys I finished recently, bro. Water, I don't like it as much as Don't get me wrong, it was really good, strong start. But I didn't like it as much as I liked Earth. I don't know. I feel like with Earth, there's more involvement with the family, all the characters, and don't get me wrong, Water did have strong elements of no pun intended, but anyways, strong elements of like, like story, visual, chemistry, everything. It just like, without any spoilers, it just like started getting kind of slow and we saw less time with the couple and with the cousins, and it's just like, bruh. You know what I mean? I feel like with those little fixes, it could have been like really, really good, even better than Earth, in my opinion. I just like, I loved seeing the cousins together, so like not seeing them that much, I was like, bruh, like, why you like? I just love the cousins. Like, I don't know, one of my favorite parts. Oof, oof. The time this is being released is gonna release. It's gonna release next week. I'm so excited. It's been a fat minute since I've seen them, bro. It's been a fat minute. Oh, oh. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Someone already gave them 10 out of 10 on all of them. But anyways, just really excited. I can't believe it's gonna be July. Wow. So basically, this is a summer watch if you think about it, because they only have like 3 episodes in May, and most of the other episodes are like in like June and July. Wow. Ooh. Well, I'm just excited, bro. Like, I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen a good Free and Becky show. It's just, oof. And also the characters too. Like, I'm pretty sure with Earth, yeah, it's about like, the farm and like childhood friends. With Water, it was like with like, colleagues falling in love. And here it's about a princess and her bodyguard falling in love. Oof. It's just like, like it's like, ooh, look at 5 days, 5 days. It's just, really, I'm just really anticipated to see how this goes. Also telling by her character, she's a bit of what's it called? I guess not. You could say a little playboy, a little. So her being seriously in love, ooh, I'm interested. And then Fire, it's gonna air. Oh, there's no announcement yet, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna air after air. Hopefully, that's what a lot of people are praying. Usually, like, it's usually straight after, right after the the series ends, because I'm pretty sure that's what happened with Earth. Earth ended, then water aired, and then after water, it's air that's gonna air, and then hopefully fire airs too, if everything goes right. Because sometimes delays do happen, stuff does happen, and it's just, what I mean? But yeah, whew, excited for 4 elements. I think I'm gonna skim through a little bit of this. I'm just gonna comment a little because I also don't want this video to be ridiculously long. First with me, oof, that was a good early, was it 2025 like show. Yeah, it was pretty good. I love the doctor, bro. The doctor in that show was so sexy. Like that's all I could say. But anyways, Nat, the actress, oof, go on a whole tangent. But anyways, Reverse for You, pretty good show. You know what I mean? Definitely underrated in my opinion. Queendom, oof, Queendom was so freaking funny. Like good chemistry between the mains, good side couple. It's just overall really good show. Really good series. Hopefully these two get to collab again. If not, then support each to their own journey. Poisonous Love. It was pretty good, you know what I mean? It's actually one of the first novels first Thai GL novels I picked up because I want to start reading more, but I've so far only read like 2, 3, not that much, just because it is time consuming. You really have to like immerse yourself into the novel to like really. I picked up recently Roller Coaster, the novel, but obviously I've only like read a few pages. I have to do that, but yeah. Poison Love, really good debuts for Ginny and Jaina, the actresses. Pluto, my top my top show. My top series. I don't know. Pluto just has a really special place in my heart. Just overall love it. Love this series, man. It's just really good. Especially the episode that aired on my birthday, bro. Oh my gosh. Getting chills from that episode. The episode, in my opinion, was one of the best episodes out there. Or actually, it was episode 9 and then episode 11, in my opinion. One of the best episodes, to be honest. Because this is where, like they just started spending time together, more time together, because they were truly like love started. I don't know, you just saw the love component. It was very strong chemistry, really good acting. And episode 11, oh, that was the heartbreak episode. Not gonna without saying any spoilers, but yeah, that was the heartbreak episode. They wanted to make me cry on my birthday. Like, then we have Player. That's another little, I guess, late 2025, pretty decent. Know what I mean? Hopefully we get more works from those actresses. Play Park recently ended this beginning of 2025. It was pretty, or 2026. It's pretty good. You know what I mean? Just hope like yeah, it was pretty cute. It was pretty. Just hope that they get like another series together. I love when like these couples give it their all and stuff. Oh, this was a really good series. Now when I look back, like I used to think it was like one of the tops too. Like it's still a really good series, but now when all these other series are coming out, I'm like, damn, the quality is really like up. Like it really just, it's a good thing though. The quality over time gets really good. Oh, one of my favorites from 2025. Only You. Controversial take. A lot of people didn't like this one. Why? Because a lot of shit didn't make sense. The story was a little too long. I guess what else? Just I don't know. The acting, the directing. It's just like flaws over time. I guess. But I overall liked it though. I don't know. I don't know if it's just kind of what's the word? You could say. I don't know. It just made Lingorm stick out more to me, which is the couple. No, just because before Secret of Us, like, yeah, I knew they existed and stuff, but it just kind of brought back more of their, or not brought, I guess kind of, yeah, just like showed me like, oh, these are the actresses. You know what I mean? Like full screen. Like it was just interesting. I got to see them on, and then I remember searching them up more. Like if a show like hooks you, you want to look at like all the back. Like not only are you just gonna look at the show itself, you're gonna look into all the details. That's what Only You did for me. But yeah, my sixth one. Ooh, this one. It's one of those stories where it's like the acting's really good, um, high production. It's just that the story was kind of lacking. I understand it was like very straightforward, like childhood friends and like meeting, reunited and stuff, and like love and like. But overall, yeah, it's one of those shows where the actresses definitely carried the show. You know what I mean? Which is fine sometimes, but at the same time, like, you also want to see how they would do, like, in, like, and like different roles, like, you know what I mean? But yeah, I really love me. Lena Mew too. They're really cute too. Really, really nice girls. But anyways, Only Sunshine. 6-7 rating. Fuck. A lot of people that dropped this show are like kind of like they either dropped it, finished it, said it was okay, or like, you know what I mean? It's because, yeah, there's there's an incident that happened in one of the episodes which turned a lot of people off because, like in my opinion, yeah, I didn't really like that episode either because I feel like most things, not to, without spoiling it much, I'm just gonna say, trigger warning if you like are sensitive to like assault or like non-consensual, like, you know what I mean, like it's just fucked up in my opinion. And even if you had like good intentions under it, like it's still not okay, you know what I mean. I love the beginning of the premise a little bit, but then like yeah, there's that shit. And to be honest, you know who kind of carried the show? Even though the girls did pretty good, not gonna lie, they did pretty good with their roles. It's just like fuck, like we couldn't change the script a little. We didn't have to, why would he have to stick to the novel? Like fuck, like yeah, they did good, but you know who really carried it for me? You know who really carried it? Who the side couple? I don't know, the side couple be killing it lately, but yeah, very much potential, but you know what I mean? Just stuff like that. My really stream with you, are you bro, Faye May's debut with this shit was really funny. I remember watching the reactions of Marvel stream with you. It's really funny. Idol Factory's not how it used to be, but and then it's currently, you know, a collapsing company. But yeah, there's that. Music story, losing control. Losing control season 2 wasn't as good as the first one. I'm just gonna say it right there. The first season was pretty interesting. Like you had this drama, you had this it was really interesting. And season 2 was like, yeah, there's drama, but it was kind of tame drama. It was like just in the office, like jealousy and stuff like that. I don't know. This shit was one of the most confusing shits I've watched ever. Like, I don't know. Like, I remember when I first watched it, I was trying to wrap my head around it, and it's just like each episode, like, was like a fucking workout for my brain. Like, I don't know. I feel like if I rewatched it, I don't know. It's the quality wasn't as high. Definitely had potential to be honest, but yeah, it's just Mate was good. I really liked the beginning of Mate. It's just that later on, yeah, it kind of like dragged a little and it kind of rushed at the end too, in my opinion. But Mate was really good. It was like one of the shows I like picked up after I finished Pluto, or I was watching Pluto and stuff. Lucky My Love. This one was okay. I feel like it was just like I said, straightforward as well, and could have had more story. Love Senior, bro, that's the special. Love Senior definitely had a lot of issues, but like I guess what the well, this is a special and cut version. Thought this was the special cut version. Did I not add Love Senior the series? Oh, I did. Whoops. I gave it a higher rating than I thought. Yeah, Love Senior definitely, you know. wasn't the highest of quality, but overall it was like a good like change of pace of what I usually would watch during the time. So me watching it now, I probably think it's a pretty decent show, but like back then it was pretty. I really liked it because especially with like some of the components they would mention. Oh yeah. Also the fucking openings on Banger, bro. That shit's so heat. I'm telling you. Love design. A lot of people love this one. I included because I don't know. It just felt like really, bruh. The cinema the cinematography was so top tier. Like oh my gosh. Like I felt like I was watching a K drama at some points. Like oh my goodness. Also the acting was really good. Chemistry, story, like bro, very high quality production show in my opinion. I say give it a watch if you haven't. Please, please. You're not doing yourself a favor not. Like a Paletta was okay. I really liked bruh. What I liked about it most was probably just the little like the girl like having a crush but this girl don't know like that. But then there was like some part overall it's pretty good. It's just what's the word? I guess it kind of just like I felt like it was just about them. I mean, that's the whole point of the show, but you know what I mean? I felt like there's these other characters, but they didn't apparently they didn't really matter. It was just about them. I like the family elements though with like the main girl. I don't know. It was just a pretty it was just good. That was it. It's not like top tier, but it's pretty good. I want to be a subtar. The debate or why do I keep saying debate? Debut not the debut actually. It's more like the second series of the Harmony Secret couple. It was pretty decent, but yeah, this one also struck up controversy with one of its episode, like with consent and stuff. And in my opinion, that is very important and stuff. So it definitely took a lot of points away. So trigger warning if you like, it was the non-consensual stuff was yeah. Let's just say like always be mindful when you're like making a show and stuff. You know what I mean? This one was okay though, story wise. Ooh, I really liked it more near the end, in my opinion. Because the beginning was like, oh, okay, it's pretty standard. But then, like, near the end, bro, I don't know. Just kind of, it just, uh, I enjoyed it more there. I Am Devil, bro, this one, it was, what's the word? It was good when I was watching it at first. But, yeah, definitely, it's probably more intended to be a short story, which I think pretty sure it is. It doesn't have that many episodes. But yeah, I don't know. It just gave up kind of Toxic Yuri. I do love Toxic Yuri. I'm not gonna lie, like love that. But yeah, though my only criticism with the show is that sometimes it fell unhinged with like the dramatic scenes. But overall, like the resolution and stuff, pretty good. Oh, whoa, whoa, Arcos, bruh. This one's pretty good too. Ooh. The actresses for their first rodeo, bruh, they did so good. They did so good. I'm not lying, bruh. Oh my goodness, chemistry was chemistrying. The I should have gone one like this instead. Sure. Instead of just slowly coming up. But yeah. I really liked it. I really liked it. Chemistry, interesting story, acting was good. I don't know. Like it was overall really good in my opinion. This is um Harmony Secret. Definitely I liked it was one of those shows that were really hyped and had one of in my opinion the best pilots. But I guess like, people a lot of people's like, I guess a lot of people's criticism was it, and kind of mine as well, like the whole like, oh, it felt rushed at the end a little, and as well like they barely focused on kind of like the backstory of like one of the main characters, And it's just like, it was more it built towards like their relationship, but then like it would either like it would lack some areas of other like what's the word? Of other like for example, like the family like relationships a bit. Like we didn't really get context with that. And yeah, without spoiling much more, it's just like, like yeah, it was like, exciting, thriller type kind of, yeah. But it definitely for me it was just the ending, but like I said, for a lot of people, it was like, they could have just like expressed like basically in a more organized way. That's the best way I can explain it, I think. There's probably better explanations out there. If you really want to know about Harmony Secrets, just I recommend searching on TikTok and stuff. There's a lot of creative Tai Geo creators out there, so I definitely recommend. But anyways, Gap, very iconic. Um, this one, yeah, the it was like the the gateway, the debut of Tai Geo. Overall, really good. Frame Becky's very iconic, and I'm glad they're still going. Frozen Valentine, very decent. I don't know. It was just very standard. Yeah, a good story, poorly executed. Mm, without story loose. Interesting so far. Well, fuck the X in this show. Oh yeah, there's an X. One of the main girls have an X. Fuck the X. Just kidding. Her in real life, she's a cool person. But her character, fuck. I feel like most exes in these shows, fuck. They piss me off really bad. But yeah. Yeah, definitely. I don't know. I don't like really when they like leave it because there's a side couple in here, but we don't really find out more about the development. They're just kind of on the side. I mean, I guess that's where they get the title side couple. So we'll want to see more of that. And yeah, I don't know. It's just a very decent story in my opinion. And mind you, all these actresses, well done. You stepped your way. You made your first. You basically you with all your hard work, we have all these shows. Really appreciate all of you guys. Of course, there's companies that have different budgets, different production levels, and overall just have more money and like other stuff. So I'm criticizing this in overall view. Overall, but when it comes to like every Thai Geo show, in my opinion, they all have like, their ups and downs, you know what I mean? Their good points and their bad points, but that doesn't mean like, they're terrible. I don't see like, works as terrible. All of these were like, a part of an era of my life, and I really appreciate all those individuals who worked on these shows. You know what I mean? But yeah. Then I love yeah. Yeah, let's just say. Very accurate. Yeah, it's a this is just basically from the Night Love, which it came out in a really good era in my opinion, because we didn't really have that much Tai Geo shows. I remember I started watching it. Actually, yeah, I started watching it back in May 2025. Yeah, I started watching it during that era. I remember specifically, I had like finals and stuff, and I was just watching. I was a casual watcher with this too. And then I remember when, like, I don't know, the ending opening is really nostalgic to me. And yeah, this did highlight a part of my life, like a part of an era, part of my life. Dangerous Queen. Also, when I was very consistent with the gym. Very, very consistent. I'm trying to stay consistent again. It's just a little hard with some of the stuff going on. And also pretty expensive sometimes too. Memberships, bro? Oh my goodness. Depending on what gym you go to. You go to Planet Fitness and stuff, but I go to like a more private one, so that shit does get expensive at times, not gonna lie. No, I watched this one in the summer too. Pretty good representation, I'd say, yeah. for like, some elements, um, some real life elements that people go through and stuff. Just really good in my opinion. Clarabelle, top tier, one of the tops. You know what I mean? Last year, yeah. I say this is one of my top series from last year. Because there's this, there is, what else did I say? Queendom was really good. Love Design. Um, yeah, just a lot of series, but yeah, this is definitely a top. I like how homemade it is, but at the same time, there's so much love and care. It's just really nice. And the director really cares a lot about this. You know what I mean? Blank was okay in my opinion. You know what I mean? Definitely. Um, it was definitely also like one of those big series at the time because it aired during a time where taijos were really known and like it was definitely big. But yeah, everything has a beginning and end to it. So yeah, um, this one was definitely, yeah, like I said, okay. I watched it later on though, so that was me from kind of a casual watcher. Pretty sure it had a lot of impact on individuals who like didn't really have, because I as a GL and Yuri consumer myself for years now, for like I said, more than half a decade. I understand the struggles of trying to find media, or I understood the struggles, you know what I mean? At the time, it was really difficult because we don't have as much as we have now. But yes, Be My Angel, I finished this recently. It was okay, you know what I mean? Like, I like how like unique it is compared to the other um GLs, you know what I mean? We have like kind of the butch lesbian representation. It's really nice, and you know what I mean? It was a very funny show too, and the fucking One Piece references took me out. Like, I don't know if they show it here, but yeah, they make a reference to One Piece, and it's just too funny, bro. It's so cute too. Apple. Oh, I watched this one near when I would watch, I think, Mate the series. Pretty good too. Like it was like, yeah, like late 2024. Pretty good. My only criticism sometimes is like, I don't know, just unnecessary like drama and stuff. It's tear up, but I don't know. But overall, really good series. Affair. I felt like a lot of people also have connections with this one, like with Secret of Us, because it came out like in a interesting era too. But like very competitive era too. But like, let's say, I'm not sure. Like, is it me or why is it always that Limsey, aka LMS or Limsey, yeah, LMSY and Lingorm like kind of air their shows like around the same time. Like, I think this is kind of where the cycle breaks because Lingorm air and The Secret of Us, didn't they air in the same time, or am I tripping? Let me check real quick. I might be tripping. Okay, might be tripping. Oh, never mind. I think they aired in different eras. Oh, near the same era, but okay, not quite, but you know what I mean? Like they're near, I guess, yeah, they kind of air in this near the same like timeline, because I think only you their second series, Lingworm's second series, aired I think before Harmony Secret, but why are they always so close? Like, damn, like they're always meant to be like close to each other. Then 23.5, like I said, one of my first series, really cute, recommend it. Obviously to everyone like Taijio, and then Your Apple. In my opinion, the more top tier Apple, because this one, I don't know, it's just I loved like the extra content, especially with like the side couples and stuff. It was amazing. But yeah, these are all the Taijios I've watched so far. Really, really good. If you guys are curious on my watch list, I could show you that too real quick. These are the shows I'm currently watching. or a lot of them actually I was planning to watch, but I just have them here to remind me. But definitely, if you look at the airing ones, those are the ones I'm watching. I'm just gonna click on them all real quick. These are all the shows I'm watching. Broken of Love, really, really good. Although what unfortunate circumstances what happened with Faye and her previous partner, Yoko, I still support both of them. And, Faye, she's doing an amazing job here with her new partner, Adam. They're really talented individuals, especially with Adam, who I think she used to be like an idol. How does one go from an idol to like actress? It's interesting. I mean, that also happened to the actress from Runaway 2, the one of the mains. But yeah, it's just really interesting. The story's gonna end next week. It's just a lot. Just but I also love like the atmosphere of the show's really good. But anyways, enemies with benefits. This is what do you call it? GMMTV. Actually, it's airing today. The time I'm recording this. Yeah, really, really, really nice. Really, really funny. This is Jan Jing Jing's first I guess you could say show, because they appeared on like on um this other drama, but it wasn't specifically GL. It did have like GL elements. This one, um, Moo Te Love. Hello, is this luck? Yes, definitely was their first debut, but you know what I mean. It wasn't. It was just because I think they have these GMM just has these little drama specials where it's like the luck and stuff. I don't know. So it wasn't primarily about romance, although yeah, it is a big component in the. It was just I love seeing them now. How we have the romance, you know what I mean, intention behind it. Fulfill married couple. So far, it's really good. I like seeing these debuts of these actresses. It's really really nice, and I like seeing kind of, and also my man's is on here. My man's pops up like next episode. Can't wait to see him. If you know who my man's is, it's Annan's older brother from the Loyal Pin. Fuck. Even me back then, even before I watched the show, I don't wanna. Yeah. Uh, yeah, that's my man's right there. But anyways, yeah, Fulfill's really good though. Fulfill's really good. Girl's real, really really good. Especially last episode, bro. Oh, last episode. Oh my gosh, it's gonna end June 1st. But anyways, um, really really good with like all the couples and like the backstory development, current chemistry. Really really good. I say GMM always produces high quality shows. Oh my gosh, it's airing soon. Can't wait for that. Then Hotel Romance, bro, this show's so good. Lindsay always like, as a LMSY, connoisseur, just love, I'm really anticipate to see how what's their next series gonna be. Hopefully, that's probably like you're kind of overshooting. They barely just finished, you know what I mean? But I just like, you know what I mean? Just love, just have hope, just have hope, just have hope. Anyways, Love Beyond Dream. This one airs. It started recently. I can't really say too much about it because yeah, it started airing and stuff. So far, pretty interesting. It kind of has like that little like thing where it's like, oh, the time loop, oh, no, or going back in time, which it kind of reminds me of Reverse of Me and Reverse of You. But don't judge a book by its cover. It's interesting. Ooh, shades. Really good twist. Although I kind of, not gonna lie, guys, I've kind of fell out of interest with like high school shows. I used to be really into them back in high school, but now like I'm just like, since I'm no longer in that era of my life. It's just you know it's a little more me. It's a little more difficult for me to relate. But these girls make it the series so like interesting. It's just the relationship between all of them. It's just really good, really high quality. Like, you know what I mean? Like, fuck. Like, they're really doing a good job, and I'm definitely, definitely hooked onto this. You know what I mean? Even though, like, it applies to all, like, Yuri, GLs, all that. It's just like, I guess, everyone just kind of shifts interest. I'm more into like adults, like, adult romance rather than teenagers falling in love. I'm more into adults falling in love, because I can feel more relatable because, I'm an adult myself. But anyways, last one, Shadow of Love. This one's pretty decent. Um, a lot of people criticism. Oh, it's gonna end soon. Holy shit, it's gonna end this week. I didn't even know. I didn't even know. That's interesting. Damn. Wow. This one's pretty good. Like, definitely not one of my top watches right now, but yeah, it's really decent. And I like how the side couple from Apple came back. You know what I mean, for the show, which is really interesting. But yeah, those are all the shows that I um you know that I finished, watched, what my thoughts are, my tops, everything. This is a long ass video, so I understand if you guys like skim through or just like, know what I mean? But yeah, I can't wait to get to more shows the more time passes by. There's always like good stuff getting announced, you know. I mean, every end there's always a beginning. But yeah, without further ado, hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to like and subscribe, turn on notifications, comment down below if you guys want more videos like this or any other type of content. Very open to ideas. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Subscribe for more Thai GL content, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Every time